What's up, all you beautiful people out there, and the ugly ones too? Welcome back to the channel and some more Cities Skylines. We are back in my tropical paradise island build that I'm doing. I call it Sierra Belleza. Pretty sure that's not how you actually pronounce that, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it because that's how the people that live in the city pronounce it. So we're just going to go with that. All right, anyway, so it has been a while since I have done any Cities Skylines videos. Kind of left off on the last build of this. We were finishing up the docks, and I did say that the next episode would be working on the entry ramp and also the industry area. So that would be here. However, there still was a lot more little detail work to be done in the dock area, basically. So the freight harbor. Had to get a lot of things ready in order to get the road to be down here and set it, so we could actually start doing the industry area. So just a lot of road work, a lot of little details and stuff that I was able to do, and then just kind of playing around with it and messing around with different things. So that's what you guys are going to be seeing today. So you can see right here, I've put this road down and I've kind of raised it up just a little bit here. I feel like that was the actual best option here because I wanted to have like different levels. And if the water was to come in, then it wouldn't like flood the entire area. It basically had like sections that it would, just in case there was a flood. Not saying there is, not saying it happens a lot, just saying, in case of a hurricane or something, we would have this raised area right here that would work as a flood wall to protect our industrial area, because the industry area is very important. Obviously the docks are too, but docks are docks. They sit on a bay. Most of the time, that's probably what's going to get hit worst anyway. So there's not a whole lot you can do about that. But we can do some work to protect our industry. Which, attracts more industry to the island, basically, because they're like, oh, okay, well, you can protect us. All right, anyway, that's my thinking. Do I think like an actual city person, like a city management person? No, I probably don't. I mostly just think, this would really look cool. So that's kind of why I did it. All right, anyway, so you can see me putting in the flood wall here. And just kind of building this. I put this little truck there to kind of manage and see if regular traffic, like truck traffic basically, would be able to get underneath the bridge. This wouldn't be really for a whole lot of regular cars. It would mostly be just for well, actually that would be for more regular cars, regular traffic, not the actual bigger trucks, not freight trucks or anything. But I did see that it was big enough for at least that little post office truck I think I used, just like a little van or something, whatever I used there. So, and then I'm just gonna raise this up here, as you can see. So this series right here is going to be one of my big series here on the channel that I'm going to continue to work on, that you guys will see, consisting of the big three is what I call them, and that's going to be my City Skylines, my Planet Coaster, my Planet Zoo series. Actually, I guess big four. I'm going to get into some Sims 4 stuff so as well. We'll be having a lot of videos with Sims 4 on here, with building houses and stuff, because that's one of my favorite things to do in The Sims. I recently have picked up every single bit of the DLC for The Sims 4, so I'll be playing some Sims 4 here soon, doing some videos on that. More from Cities Skylines as well. We'll be working on our island here. And then we'll be going back into Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo. You guys should have already seen I have already made a return to Planet Zoo. I got episode 10 up already. Some of you guys may be patrons and may be watching this early than what everybody else is. That's another big thing I'm doing right now, is concentrating more on my patrons and those who support me that way. So I've always said I want to give you guys early access, and I've not done it a whole lot. So since I took this kind of sabbatical from YouTube for a while, I worked on a lot of stuff and just kind of put my head in the right area, so to speak, and kind of figured out what I was going to do with the channel and where things were going. So I really wanted to kind of concentrate more on those who support me outside of just regular YouTube and kind of give them something as rewards. So I'm going to be working a lot more on making sure that I get early access to all my videos not all, just the big series, the big four, shall we say, to all of my biggest fans out there. Doesn't mean you have to support me on Patreon, not at all. You can always wait, like everybody else does, for it to actually hit YouTube. I probably will put it up on Patreon at least a week early, possibly 2 weeks. I'm gonna aim for about 2 weeks early, but most likely it's probably gonna be about a week before it actually goes general public. That's what I call it. Basically, that's when it's not just visible for Patreons, but visible for everybody. And that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. So like I said, the big four: Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, Cities Skylines, and The Sims 4. That's going to be the biggest ones. I'm going to basically kind of concentrate a little more with this channel on doing more creative stuff. So previously I did just a lot of different kinds of things on my channel, a lot of different kinds of gaming, and I may still do that for a little bit, but I actually have a different channel that I would love to kind of promote and grow as well, and that's called Late Night Gamer. There is a link to it on my main page here on YouTube, and I will probably also put a link to it on my video description as well. So yeah, so I'm kind of going to be putting some stuff on there. I'm going to be doing some videos there. I'm going to be doing mostly the creative stuff, and things are going to be here. Also, with any luck, I will be able to do my amusement park visits and zoo visits and other things this year, as well as we head into the summer months. And I want to try to get some of those on here as well. Hence, this is why I changed my name like last year from Shadow Phoenix to Phoenix Studios, is because I wanted to be not just like a gamer tag kind of thing. I wanted it to be more of a general channel. So I thought Phoenix Studios would kind of work a little bit better. And like if I'm doing like park visits and stuff, I feel like that's a better name than, Shadow Phoenix. So yeah. But yeah, so Phoenix Studios is the basically the new name of the channel. Has been for a year, but you guys can see I've changed my intro logo and stuff up to that as well. Finally got around to doing that. I've just been working on a lot of stuff. Been working on me for the last few months and trying to figure out where things are going. I probably really won't stream too much on Twitch anymore. I'm going to concentrate mostly on YouTube. I think I'm going to try to start doing some YouTube live streaming as well on both this channel and as well as on my other channel that I'm going to start growing here very soon. So you guys are going to be seeing some content over on that one, and I know I'm talking a little bit more about that channel than I've already mentioned it. I've already brought it up. I've already advertised it. I'm still advertising it, so just go with the flow. All right, back to the video. What we're seeing right now is I'm actually starting to work on the road, the on-ramp and off-ramps and stuff that's going to be going down into this area. And kind of, I went through a lot of different designs and stuff, so some of these videos and stuff have been cut up a little bit to just kind of show the main sections, the main work of what I was doing here. So as you can see in the video, while I was ranting and going on about other things, you saw me place down like the toll booths, which I think make for a really good kind of guard station, so to speak, like a check-in station, so that when the trucks and stuff come in with cargo, or if they're leaving with cargo, they get checked through the stations and stuff there first. Just more added security for the docks. I mean, we don't want drugs coming in and out, so obviously, there's customs and stuff that's going to be involved here. So we got to take care of those kinds of things. And I put those down there, and then I was trying to figure out the best option for doing the roads, and I think I'm pretty happy with how I ended up with it. Some of these things do get changed a little bit, so you guys will see that in the final end of the video when we go to actually showcasing everything. But as you can see here, I've just been kind of I've been putting these roads down here. So we have an off-ramp for both sides of the highway that's going to be coming down in here. I've also started working with some new mods and stuff that help me do like node controller, which also lets me do, there's another mod that I got so I can do road markings and stuff a little better too. And I kind of played around while I was recording this. I kind of played around with those as well. very new things to me and trying to figure out how they work. And then, of course, here, as you can see, I'm trying to get the heights of the road just right, trying to get the curving just right to make everything just kind of smooth out a little bit and just kind of move some of these things over and get those in there. So, yeah, I recorded this probably a good month ago and maybe 2 months ago. It's just, I'm just now getting around to actually like getting this video and stuff together. It took me about a month to cut it up and edit the actual video, and now today I'm finally going in and doing the voiceover that you're hearing now over top of the time lapse. So yeah, I know I'm slow. I just haven't been really in a YouTube creation kind of vibe for a while, and I'm trying to get back into it. So videos won't be coming on a daily basis at all, most likely anymore on this channel. Like I said, this channel is just going to be mostly for the biggest creation stuff that I do. So yeah, I mean, if there's anything that you guys would like to see me do on the channel as far as like what I call creation games like these, like Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, if there's anything you guys would like to see me play on here, let me know. If there's any games that you would like to see me play on the other channel, let me know about that. So like I said, the other channel will be more for general gaming. I'm working on a series right now called I Suck at Sports, MLB edition. I picked up the MLB Jackie Robinson edition the day it came out, and I'm not a huge sports guy. I suck at sports. I really do. It's like sports games, any of those. So like baseball, football, any of those games like that, I'm absolutely horrible at them. But for some odd reason, I wanted to get the baseball game, and I picked it up. And I'm having a whole lot of fun with it. I've been playing it for like, well, ever since day one. I've played it like almost every single day. I still suck at it, but I'm having a lot of fun with it nonetheless. Some of these, I'm trying to put this road in here, so more to do an on-ramp onto that section of the road, and it's not really wanting to work with me here, as you guys can see. But we'll get it fixed here. And I really, really like, in the end, how this little intersection and stuff and on the on-ramp section and stuff came out. I'm very proud of it. I really love how it actually ended up working. You can see me here. I'm putting this over top of it. I'm pretty sure that I ended up putting this under it in the final version. So we will see when we get to the end of it. I don't actually have any of the footage where I did that. I did record a few things, or not record, but I did do a few things off camera to try to, I didn't realize I wasn't going to be needing to record it, because I was like, all right, I'm going to not record this for a little bit. I'm going to work on a few things and see how these look. And then in the end, they looked really, really good, and I spent a lot of time on it. And I didn't want to tear it out and redo it just to rebuild it for camera. So yeah, some of these things you guys are not going to see. That some of the things you see in the final showcase at the end of the video won't be seen where I actually kind of do them here on the video. So yeah, that's just how it kind of ended up working out. So here I'm starting to figure out, let's see, how am I going to do the section that goes into the next video, which is going to be our industry area. So I was like, all right, I'm going to need a way to get all the traffic to go that way instead of just going down in there. And it needs to be separate. It needs to be before the toll gates. So I had to figure out how I was going to do that. And I decided that maybe just an intersection would probably be best. But where I've got these two different roads, it kind of became a bit of a mess. But I ended up liking what I ended up doing with it in the end. So, and I really can't wait to get started on the next section of this, the industry area. So I guess I should probably start building on that. Yeah. But yeah, if I go off on rants quite a bit. So there's not a whole lot to really kind of discuss in the video of things I'm doing. You guys can obviously see what I'm doing here. So this is where I'm using that new node controller so I can actually make the roads a little smoother and stuff. And this is where I'm going to be using that the road markers. So I'm using traffic president here to set where I want the traffic to go. Definitely want them. And then, yeah, as you can see here, I'm putting the markings down, which makes this, it's so much easier to do this. I feel like I can actually just like put those in there, and then bam, look, I got cross marks. So easy. However, there's still a few more tricks and stuff I need to learn with this mod in order to get it just perfect. But using traffic precedent, using the edit node and the markings and all that, it came out. I love how it actually ended up working. So very, very cool. Really liked it. Looking forward to working with this mod a little bit more in the future, and learning some of the little details with it and all kinds of other stuff. You know, every single time I go to look on the Cities Skylines workshop, there's just always new stuff on there that people are coming up with, new mods and things that make the game so much easier to play and so much more realistic, and it fixes like little bugs and things, and not to mention the assets and stuff that are in the game. I mean, oh my god, I downloaded so many freaking assets. You have no idea. Like, I'm pretty sure I have something like 50,000 assets already just for this map, and I'm not even using all of them. I've just downloaded them and subscribed to them so I can use them at a later date. But yeah, I frequent the Steam Workshop, and for City Skylines, always looking to see what new stuff is on there. Lots of cool stuff coming from a lot of cool creators and things on there. So yeah. But as you can see, this is starting to kind of come together now. We're going to start doing some trees and things up here to kind of give it a little bit more of that kind of nice kind of finished look up here. And like I said, I really do like how this is going to come out. So this was the perfect spot for this, I feel like. I wasn't sure in the beginning, but after I got done with the road, I think the road actually came out really well. So yeah, looks like I did end up I did put the road under the main freeway there. As you can see there in just a few minutes ago as I was kind of looking at it. So I'd already had moved the road underneath of there, which works a whole lot better than going over top of it, I feel like. Yeah. That way I didn't have to slant the road so much. So, but yeah, we're gonna put some foliage and stuff. Foliage makes everything so much better. Probably gonna do some more detail work on it later on, probably off camera. Might actually do some live streams where I'm working on just little things in the area, like markings and like road signs and stuff like that. We'll probably do maybe something like that. For the main big part of the builds, I want to do the YouTube videos. That way you guys can come in here and you can watch the time lapses and enjoy me just rambling on about nothing at all. So but I hope to try to do some live streams here on the channel as well. Like I said, I'm moving away from Twitch. I tried Trovo, and I really want to like Trovo. Like, it seems like it's a great new thing to try to get started on. However, every single time that I've gotten on there, I don't get any viewers, and there's just a few things that it's missing that Twitch has that, you know, that Trovo doesn't. But I did try Trovo. I really want to like it. I just don't feel like it's the best time for it right now. As far as Twitch goes, I don't get any viewers over there anymore either, like I used to, like back in my Planet Coaster days. So not many of you guys will come over and watch. So I feel like since most all of my subscribers and my followers and my fans are here on YouTube, I'm probably going to be doing some YouTube live streaming instead. And maybe later on, like when we hit 10,000 subscribers, maybe then I will move kind of back over into one or the other, to Twitch or to Trovo. Maybe some of you guys will follow me at that point over there, and we can get partnered or something at that point. Like, honestly, I have like 4,300 subscribers here on YouTube now, and it would be awesome, like if like a third, not even a third, like if like 100 of you out of 4,300 were to just like start viewing my live streams and stuff on Twitch, all of a sudden I would make partner in no time. So yeah, but unfortunately you guys are just kind of stuck on YouTube. So I figured, you know, I will do some live streaming here on YouTube. As much as I hate it, I'm not the biggest fan of YouTube live streaming. It doesn't feel suited to it. It doesn't have the best tools. It's just not the best streaming platform. So, but since everybody is here, I guess I'll start doing more here on YouTube. So yeah, like I said, after I'm coming back from this kind of sabbatical and you guys are seeing me come back with more videos and stuff, and I did say I would be back. I needed to take some time and try to figure things out about where things were going and stuff. So I'm obviously, some people will claim that I'm a huge ass, basically, and I'm really not. I'm actually one of the nicest people you ever met. It's just I don't like trolls. I don't like people who like basically just troll. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of trolls, and I don't take crap from anybody. That's my biggest thing. But other than that, I mean, if you're good to me, I'm good to you. That's pretty much how it is. Yeah, I talk a lot of crap about like Frontier and some of the things they do, but I mean, I've always just been kind of the person that, you know, I say what's on my mind, and I say what needs to be said. And, you know, there's a lot of people, I'm not even going to get into that, but I'm a generally decent guy, so I'm going to try to start being a little more nicer on my channel and stuff. And I know a lot of people were asking me about Discord and other things like, hey, you know, do you have a Discord? Well, I had a Discord, but I ended up taking it down because it just wasn't the community that I wanted. I wanted to grow a community on Discord and here on the channel and on Twitch and everything. I wanted to grow one big gaming community, and it wasn't where I wanted to be. I had a lot of people who just were there and they never talked, they never said anything, they never chimed in about anything, they never gave any suggestions, they never said a word. They just lurked in the channel. I only had like maybe 8 or 10 people who actually would talk in the Discord. So I ended up closing it down. So I did reopen a new Discord a little later on after that, just for GTA 5 roleplay for a server that I was doing, which has now became more of a general Discord. So for those who are interested, if you're wanting to join a group of gamers and you're over the age of 18, because I mean, honestly, the reason I'm doing this new Discord is to grow a community of people who game together. You know, I don't want to just get in there and just join just so you can see like or talk about Planet Coaster. I want to make a gaming community. That's what I want to do. And I'm hoping to do that where we can all go on there. When a lot of us play a lot of different games. I play a lot of different games. So I play like Call of Duty. I'm playing MLB The Show right now. I play a lot of different stuff. So I don't want it to be all about just one game. I want a community of gamers. So I do have a new Discord. You guys can check it in the link underneath the video. So I am at the end of this video. Let's go ahead and head over to a live showcase so I can show you guys what all we've built in like detail and in like a live view. Let's do that. All right, everyone, here we are in our live showcase. Let's take a look at all the new things that we have added to our Freight Harbor district here. So, first thing, let's go up here and take a look at our intersection and off ramps and on ramps, which I think I did a pretty good job of. I still need to do like kind of set up some more of the markings and stuff down through here, but I am liking it so far. We will probably do some more work on this during maybe a live stream or something, I think. But I really like how this came out. So just kind of zoom in here if I can. There we go. Lots of traffic going where we need it to go, and I really like these how I did the I've got plants coming into the roadway. I'll take care of that later, but I really love how I was able to get all of these lanes and stuff and all the on ramps and exit ramps and stuff to work really well. I normally don't like doing a 3-layer kind of section like this, like 3 different layers of roadway, but I gotta say this worked right here. This looks great, absolutely beautiful. So obviously we still need to do a little bit more work, but like I said, we'll do some of that later. So yeah, and that is our intersection. We'll look at from over here on this side too. Oh, I like how I put the actual, I didn't really know it did that. That's kind of neat. So yeah, my road might be a little steep, so I will kind of continue to work on that as well. And then we have down here to this section. So once the exit, or once the traffic and stuff comes off of the roadway, it will head over into these roads where they kind of start becoming like more lanes basically. And then all of the actual like freight cargo and stuff, I've got this set using traffic president and other things, so that only traffic that I want to go through here, like only the bigger vehicles, will come through here. All traffic can come out, but only the bigger traffic can come in. So the rest of the road traffic, just like regular passenger cars, essentially employees and things, will have to use the off ramp here. So as you can see, here they come. And you can see the regular traffic is going that way. And I do intend to change out most of the vehicles in the game as well. Another thing we'll take care of later. So, but we have different ways that traffic can kind of come down into the docks here. So as you can see, they will go over that. And then these guys are going to work, looks like. I have a lot of parking here for this area because this is the main cargo hub area here, this building here. As you can see, I've put in some more foliage and stuff. We've even added fences up here as well around this side, because this is going to be all of this up here is going to be industrial area, so we will definitely be working with that later on. That's probably going to be the next series of the videos here that we'll be doing. But I've done a lot of work here on the customs building, or just the cargo hub. I want to call this the cargo hub building, so customs and stuff is probably included in this. I added a office building over here to this side, which looking at it, I think my road actually may need to move over a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to work on that a little bit. Okay, well, yeah, not a problem. I thought I fixed that. We'll fix it later. Alright, but yeah, definitely added more foliage and stuff. Lots of parking here for all the employees and stuff that will be working inside the main center here. So, and then we have some more office buildings and things over here that will handle day to day. I imagine these are just like other things. Oh, I also put a post office here. So this is where like all incoming mail. I figured this would be the best place because, I mean, if mail is coming in by ship or something, then it would need to be offloaded as soon as possible and taken care of. So I figured down here would be the best place to put the mail facilities. Essentially, the post office facilities would be best down here. The sorting facility, I guess, but not the actual post offices themselves, but the post office sorting facility would be best put down here. And then I also have lots of like trucks and stuff over here. I'm not sure why these trucks would be here, because they wouldn't be able to get out, so I may have to rearrange that a little bit. Maybe pull some of these out. Not a problem. We got some more container areas over here. And then behind the cargo hub, you can see I've placed down trucks and stuff that are waiting to be filled up, or waiting to unload whatever they need to do here. This would be the unloading facility, so everything would be like bringing things in and unloading it here to be taken it out, or I suppose it could be loaded into these and then taken out to this center out here. But mostly these cargo containers here are brought in and unloaded, or they're loaded and then brought out. That's essentially how I'm thinking that this place works. So definitely no expert on like cargo hubs or anything, so I just kind of doing the best I can and making it look good. Alright, and as you can see, I've also made the road down through here, over here by our mail facility and everything. I've put another large industrial road down through here. And then we have all of our sections over here for oil, gas, everything that needs to come over here. And all of this. I didn't really do much over here other than just kind of... I had one too many of these here, so in order to make room for the road, I just got rid of one of these, moved it over, and that way I was able to put the road in here. So, all in all, for some odd reason, we have some parking there. That I don't like that. That needs sorted. All right, but yeah, I'm really liking how all of this came out. I very much do. So one more last look here, up here at our freeway off-ramps and on-ramps, and I think this kind of came out pretty good. I'm not the best at smoothing out roads, so I did the best job I could possibly do. Next is, of course, all the road markings and stuff, and trying to get all those things sorted out too. But I really like how that new mod, though, is working for me. I think it looks really good down through here. Looks like they've actually increased it. So used to be, I don't know why this has changed unless there's been an update or something, but used to, when I first did this, these lines came all the way up in here. So now it actually looks like there's curving there, which is very nice. That must have been an improvement they've made in the last updates or something to that mod since the last time I used it. That's very helpful. But all right, so anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in to my City Skylines video. I will see you in the next one, and remember to keep an eye on the channel. I will not be posting on a daily basis, but I will be posting as often as I can, and we're going to try to stick with just more creative or strategy games, basically. It's mostly creative is what I'm going to be doing a lot on my channel, but occasionally I will be doing some strategy things. I'm really wanting to get into Evil Genius too, just trying to figure out the best way to make an entertaining series out of that. So we will see what happens with that. And also check out my other channel. Remember, that's a Late Night Gamer. There will be a link in the video description below. That is all I have to show you today. Thank you so much again for all your guys' support. Thank you for sticking with me through my away time. I will see you in the next video, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.